I know the Michael Penix pick from April is something that we're going to be talking about for years, and we'll see how the 2024 season plays out to see if he has any significant playing time and the reason why he has it, and then what happens in the years between that and the time when they hope they'll have a Jordan Love situation on their hands. But the fact that he's not playing the rest of this preseason after just popping up in the first game, I know that's something of interest to you, and I'll give you the floor on what you think is going on in Atlanta right now, Mike.
Well, it's always hard to predict if you have a rational mind, and some of the times I do, the actions and motivations of people who seem to be acting irrationally. And it was irrational for the Falcons to use the 8th overall pick on Michael Penix Jr. after giving $100 million fully guaranteed as a practical matter to Kirk Cousins 6 weeks earlier. It is irrational to not let Penix get reps over the balance of the preseason when he's not going to be playing this year or next year or the year after, if you listen to how the Falcons have spun this. The fact that they're not playing the guy, I think, points to multiple potential explanations. It could be as simple as they got freaked out by J.J. McCarthy's season-ending knee injury. It could be that they are concerned that maybe Kirk Cousins won't be ready to go week 1 and they may need Penix. Maybe, and this occurred to me today when Chris Sims and I were talking it through, maybe they've decided to just ride with Penix with the caveat that Kirk isn't ready. So we're going with Penix until Kirk is ready. And this is the one way you can kind of bench a rookie quarterback who gets overwhelmed. Because once you go with the guy, it's very hard to go back. But if they would go with Penix under this guise of Kirk isn't ready, and then Penix would struggle, all of a sudden Kirk is ready. And I don't want to overcomplicate it. I'm just trying to make sense of something that is nonsensical. Penix not playing in the preseason, if Cousins is the wire-to-wire guy, makes no sense.
What if they want to showcase Heineke? What if they're sitting out there saying, we don't want to, for whatever reason, it can't be Cap, but Heineke as a third-string guy, maybe a team like, say, Minnesota looks at their depth now that J.J. McCarthy's out for the season, or another team might just put him on film for everybody to see right now. Could that be it too, Mike? What do you think?
Well, that's a possible explanation. They went with Heineke and John Paddock in lieu of Penix. Penix still could have gone through a couple of drives. Sure. Just the process of getting yourself ready, being in uniform, all the pregame stuff. There's valuable experience in that. He wasn't dressed. He was in street clothes watching everything unfold. So Heineke could have played anyway. And I think they need to keep Heineke. Now, there's a thought at some point he could be traded. He may be a valuable veteran backup in a place like Chicago where Tyson Bagent is number 2 behind Caleb Williams. But look at last year. If you don't keep 3 quarterbacks around this year, 3 guys you trust to play, shame on you, because last year we saw what can happen to a team that doesn't go 3 deep at the position. So you got Cousins at age 36 coming off of the torn Achilles. You've got Michael Penix Jr., who's 24 and has had multiple injuries. You better keep Heineke around. You better have him ready to go, because it doesn't take much to go haywire for Heineke to be QB1.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.